Hola a todos y bienvenidos hoy a mi cocina. Hey everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Literally, I'm here in my kitchen. I just cooked this brunch in Spanish, so come along with me guys and let's cook in Spanish. Vamos a cocinar en español today. Alright, let's get started. It's nothing special, but I just wanted to take you guys with me while I cook and just teach you some words in Spanish. It's just easygoing, you know, and I talked in one video about learning languages at home. I exactly talked about that, integrating your language learning into your everyday task, and this is what I'm going to do here. So I'm cooking. I'm basically going to make brunch. And I was just thinking, all right, let me just make it in Spanish so you guys can follow me along. This video is going to be not fully in Spanish, but more so Spanglish. So along my way, I'm going to explain everything I explain in Spanish in English, so don't worry. And if I will explain something completely in Spanish, then of course I will translate it. So just stay with me and let's go for the cooking class. Alright, as I said, I'm gonna make brunch. So for the brunch, I'm just gonna make like an omelette, filled with vegetables and stuff like that, cheese and stuff, and then a salad on the side and just some pancakes. So we're gonna do this in Spanish right now. Entonces vamos a cambiar a español. Pues vamos a hacer este video en español, vamos a cocinar en español, completamente en español. Bueno, casi completamente porque voy traduciendo en inglés. Entonces la primera cosa que vamos a hacer son los pancakes. Para los pancakes voy a mostraros los ingredientes que se necesitan para hacer pancakes. Yo en mi caso voy a hacer pancakes sin gluten, gluten free. Entonces voy a usar una harina especial sin gluten, pero en tu caso puedes usar cualquier harina que te parezca. Entonces pues voy a enseñaros los ingredientes. Tara, la primera cosa que vamos a usar y vamos a necesitar es, por supuesto, aceite. Bueno, si tenéis una buena sartén is pan. If you have a good pan, si tenéis una buena sartén, podéis usar solamente un poquito de aceite. Aceite de oliva, olive oil. Yo voy a usar aceite de oliva hoy. Today I'm going to use olive oil, pero a veces uso aceite de coco para darle un poquito de sabor de coco porque me gusta. Sometimes I use coconut oil to just give it this coconutty taste because I like it. I said if you have a good pan, you actually don't need oil. Sometimes like I could even do this without any oil, but I just put like a little tiny drop of oil in the pan. And those pancakes are super easy to make. They just have like literally 3 ingredients. So basically you could also just make them with 2 ingredients. I came up with this recipe. Well, I didn't come up with this recipe. I found it because one time I was going to make pancakes. I was craving pancakes, but I didn't have flour left, so I just googled if you can make pancakes. I just had like a banana and eggs, and literally you can make pancakes with just banana and eggs. So with just 1 egg and 1 banana. But I add like the flour to give it like more of a texture, and with the flour it's really fluffy. En español, pues una vez estaba buscando una receta de pancakes, pero me faltaba harina, entonces estaba buscando en Google y encontré esa receta de pancakes sin harina. Normalmente se hace solamente con un huevo y con un plátano, pero yo le echo un poco de harina para darle un poco más textura a la masa, porque solamente con los plátanos y con los huevos no tiene la textura que a mí me gusta. Entonces, harina es flour, harina, flour. Harina de trigo es wheat flour. Y harina sin gluten, flour without gluten, gluten-free flour. Harina sin gluten. So this is the second thing. So oil, aceite, harina y plátano. Un plátano o también medio plátano. You can either use a whole banana or you can just cut up the banana in half and then use the rest of the banana like to eat it on top of the pancakes. That's what I do sometimes as well. So you just need the flour and then 1 banana la harina, un plátano, a banana, and un huevo, an egg, right? Huevo, un huevo, an egg. So, those are literally like just 3 ingredients. Estos son solamente 3 ingredientes que se necesita para estos pancakes que van a salir perfecto. Bueno, ya tenemos todos los ingredientes para los pancakes, entonces vamos a empezar ahora mismo. So we have all the ingredients for the pancakes, so we're going to start right now. Alright, so I just take this little bowl. Sometimes I just even take like a large cup, and the first thing you want to do is like just slice up the banana, and you want to make sure that the banana is kind of soft, so it's like a ripe banana. La primera cosa que vamos a hacer es cortar el plátano. So the first thing we're going to do is just slice up the banana. It doesn't have to be precise. You don't even have to use a proper knife. I'm just using the fork here. Voy a usar el tenedor, fork, tenedor, alright? And just put it like the banana slices into the bowl. Entonces solamente voy a cortar este plátano con el tenedor así. No tiene que ser exacto. Lo voy a cortar así en el bowl. Alright. This banana is pretty small. Sometimes I just I leave like half of the banana, but this one is pretty small, so I'm using the whole one. Alright. La segunda cosa que vamos a usar es el huevo. Entonces, el huevo adentro y ya. So what we're going to do now is just mash up the bananas, and you can do that prior to adding the egg, but I just like to add the egg so it's easier, you know, the texture is like more runny and fluid, so it's easier to just mash it up all together. And then you just do it with the fork right away. So that's why I didn't use the knife in the first place, but I right away just used the fork because it's easier to mash up the bananas. That's why you also want to have like ripe bananas, you know, so it'll be easy to mash. And while you're mashing it, you kind of stirring it at the same time. Mientras que estamos haciendo eso, también vamos batiendo los huevos al mismo tiempo así. Here you can stir it to your liking. If you like the banana chunks in it, then that's fine. If you don't want the chunks to be like too big, then you just stir it a little bit more. Si no queréis trocitos en la masa, pues, o sea, tienes que batirlo más hasta que los trozos de plátano se queden se queden muy pequeños. Pero si no te molesta así la textura, pues también puedes dejarla más así. El próximo paso es echar la harina. Normalmente se hace así, solamente el huevo y el plátano. Así encontré la receta, pero la textura así es muy blandita, que no me gusta. Entonces yo le echo un poquito solamente de harina para darle más textura así. So usually you could just leave it like that. You could just have the eggs, because the original recipe I found was just an egg and a black banana. But just to give it a little bit more texture, because I find that this is a little bit runny. So when you make the pancakes, they're like pretty like runny inside. That's what I don't like about it. So I just add like a little bit of flour to give it more texture and to make it like fluffy pancakes. And with this, I don't have any measurement. I just look for the flour not to be like too much, so that it's still like a nice fluid texture. Entonces esto, olvidé una cosa. Si queréis echéis un poquito de bicarbonato, porque el bicarbonato va a hacer con que la masa se suba un poquito en la sartén, y eso hace también con que la textura se quede más así blandita, más esponjosa. Eso. ¿Qué palabra? Eso. Entonces la textura se va a quedar más esponjosa con el bicarbonato. So I just said If you want, this is also a step I forgot, you just add like a little bit of baking soda, and the baking soda will just make like the flour raise and it gives the pancakes like this fluffy texture. So I just got this baking soda. Just gonna take this much and then put it in here. Sometimes I put like too much baking soda and then it tastes all like baking soda, so that's what I don't like. I think this is good. I'm just gonna add a little bit more flour, un poquito más de harina, así. Y a veces cuando veo que la harina es demasiado, voy a echar un poquito de leche de almendras. Puedes echar cualquier leche que quieras, en verdad, así. So if the texture is kind of like this, not too runny and fluid, that's like kind of like the perfect texture for fluffy pancakes. Y me gusta echar un poquito de leche. Podéis echar cualquier leche. I like to add a little bit of milk. You can add any kind of milk you like. This is kind of some type of nut milk, yeah. So this is all right. Now, ahora vamos a poner la sartén, the pan, remember the frying pan, la sartén. So we're gonna put this pan right here on the stove. Vamos a poner la sartén en el fuego y vamos a echar un poquito del aceite, como dije. Just one drop, or two or three. Una gotita, one drop. Una gota, a drop. Or two or three, o dos o tres. Alright, for the omelet, you're gonna need 2 to 3 eggs. 3 huevos, 3 eggs. Spinach, espinaca. Zucchini. Champiñones, mushrooms, champiñón, mushroom, y queso. Esto específicamente es queso de cabra. And cheese, queso, cheese. This specifically is goat cheese, queso de cabra. Cabra, goat. Queso de cabra, goat cheese. También vamos a usar jamón alemán. So we're also gonna use like a special kind of ham. This is from Germany, from the Black Forest. Schwarzwälder Schinken, Black Forest ham. This ham. But you can use any type of filling you want. You could use bacon, whatever you like, alright? So this filling is just like what I like, and I just want to give you like a couple of words to learn. For the salad, hummus, tomate, tomato, and of course, lechuga, lettuce for the salad. Para la ensalada, salad. Y vinagre de balsámico. Vinegar. Entonces ahora lo que voy a hacer es cortar las verduras y después ponerlas en el sartén. So what I'm going to do is now chop up the vegetables and just stir fry them basically. Alright. Entonces lo que estoy haciendo aquí es lavar la lechuga. So I'm just gonna wash the vegetables. Lavar, wash. Alright, so zucchini. So now you're gonna add the eggs, of course. Ahora vamos a echar los huevos. Y vamos a echar un poquito de sal. Just add a little bit of salt. And just stir. Y batir. El queso de cabra. So I already took the ham out, saqué el jamón. Y esto es jamón crudo, entonces no se cocina. This is raw ham, so you don't cook that. It's not like bacon. Alright, that's it for the vegetables. Esto ya. Vamos a sacarlo. Y ahora los huevos. So I took the vegetable stir fried, like I took it out, and now I'm just gonna fry the eggs. Once they're like halfway cooked, we add the vegetables. Una vez que se cocine los huevos, la tortilla de huevo, vamos a echar las verduras. I'm gonna like just put it onto middle heat. Now it's halfway cooked. And I'll add the vegetables on the side. Voy a echar las verduras aquí. Ya. Entonces esto ya está. Vamos a echar el queso ahora. We're gonna add the cheese now. Just put it here. I like to put like sometimes a little salt and just pepper on top of this, but I think that's fine because the ham already is salty. A veces voy echando un poquito de sal aquí también con el queso y un poquito de pimiento, pero como el jamón ya está bastante salado, pues no voy a echar nada ahora. Just put this and then the cheese. So, and then just flip this over. So that's it. Esto ya es la tortilla de huevos. Ya. Y ahora vamos a juntarlo en el plato con los pancakes. Y ya tenemos nuestro brunch.